Righto guys, we just arrived here. It's right on sunrise by about 2 minutes, so on time today, and it's looking pretty good. Very light wind, light swell, and might be a bit of rain, but that's all good. We're going to shoot as far out there as you can see around the corner to a bit of a pinnacle that comes out of the water, and kingfish is the aim. It's been about 6 months. I really want a kingfish, so gotta gear up and get out there ASAP. It's low tide right now, incoming for the next 6 hours, so we're on. Got the IRB once again. It's all I need for these little missions. Alright, boats in the water, motor started. Last time I came here I forgot my wetsuit bottoms and had a big run-in with some sharks, if you've seen one of my other videos out here, and yeah, it wasn't very fun. I reckon it was because I had no bottoms and it looked like flesh, my skinny white legs. Anyways, full wetsuit today, nice and warm, and it's pretty nice out there. Let's do it. Take that hood off. I've got that hood on because that little two-stroke is very noisy, making me deaf. We're about halfway. So yeah, a little bit bumpy, but we're getting there, and yeah, it's quite a moody day. Rain clouds and all sorts of shit happening, but it's the weather forecast stays true. The wind should slowly drop throughout the day, and the swell's going to stay the same. So fingers crossed we get some action, We'll carry on out into the sunrise there. Update you soon. Alright guys, we're almost here, about 200-300 metres off this pin here. Just going to chuck all my gear on and just be ready to jump in. Often that motor noise from the boat will attract kingfish, so you just want to be in the water straight away when you arrive. And the amount of times I've anchored up to a spot and jumped overboard and there's kingfish underneath, yeah, heaps. So little trick for you, keep that in mind, always be first ready and get overboard as soon as you can. Oh, let's get fins on and stuff and see you underwater. Right guys, so by myself, a lot of current out at this spot, so connected myself to the boat. The boat was the float or the buoy, whatever you want to call it, and jumped in to have a feel for the current. It actually wasn't too bad, so yeah, kind of hung around this point and just waited till I could find some fish. As I've said it before guys, I hate float lines. They just get tangled up so easily. They are a prick. I only use them in situations like this when I need to be connected to the boat or a float boat. People say reels are dangerous, reel guns. I disagree. I think it's the opposite. I think float lines are dangerous and I would much prefer a reel gun. Anyways, I've got a combination of two here, so I'm winning. After 5 minutes searching, I found the fish, bait fish, next with a kahawai, a big school of them peeled in here, and I thought, wow, this is fantastic, surely a kingfish is going to show up below, and voila, here they come, rolling through underneath me. So I just dove down, straight down, and they must have sensed my aggression and they were a bit skittish. Anyways, lined one up, perfect headshot, would have stoned it, and the bloody safety was on. Couldn't believe it. By the time I'd got the safety off, had a look around, kingfish nowhere to be seen. Pretty gutted. So that was really annoying. You probably saw that. Safety was on. That's only happened to me twice ever. That's the second time. And I don't use safeties for that reason. It was a shame. Lined that fish up perfectly, and yeah, didn't want to fire. So that safety is going to get removed later on today, or glued in place. Anyways, kingies are here, good sign. So I'm just going to keep diving. There's a few birds working over here, and we'll try and land one. I kept chasing a few kahawai and Koheru around, just waiting for a kingfish to come in for another look, and this time put a shaft into one, but it was just quite quiet, and the kingfish weren't showing themselves. They sensed me, they knew I was after them. I tell you what, fish can feel you. Anyways, same old technique, find the birds working the area and get onto the fish underneath them. Yes, it's a loaded gun in my hand, my boat, my life, I can do what I want. Anyways, we kept diving down, kept searching, and kept finding kahawai, but no kingfish. I don't have a GPS and avionics and sonar and all that stuff on the boat, so quick dip over the side, mask under, have a look what the viz is like, if there's any fish, and then I'd keep moving. It actually worked pretty well. With probably my most favourite fish as sashimi, raw fish, being the Koheru, schooling below. I dove down and took a big fatty, couldn't resist. Here we see a nice big school of kahawai just cruising through past this weed line. Nice bit of current hitting here, so I hung around here for a while. Well, it's all gone quite quiet. Shame we had that first kingfish. It would have been a nice easy mission in and out, but that's life. Heaps of kahawai and Koheru around and stuff. I've got one Koheru. Might get another couple of kahawai and smoke those up. I've seen one or two small kingies since that first lot at the start, but nothing much at all. So yeah, no sign of kind of fish life now. It's just gone dead calm. It's mid-tide, so I might just head into the mainland here a bit more and
try a few more spots and then just cruise back really. A couple more dives here, see if we get lucky, otherwise yeah, that's it for today unfortunately. But yeah, we'll whack a few kahawai and stuff, we won't come go home empty-handed. Gave up there, moving on to the next spot now. Have a few more checks on some points and stuff on the way back, and if we get lucky, we get lucky. If not, that's life.
Hey guys, so got back from that dive yesterday. This is disappointing, missing that kingfish with the safety stuck on and whatnot, but hey, it was a fun dive out there, plenty of bait fish around, Koheru, Kahawai, fun dive as usual. So yeah, we didn't come away empty-handed. I've got a nice Koheru here, kingfish's favourite food, I believe so, after Kahawai. Beautiful, nice fish. These are my favourite fish raw as a sashimi. Just the most soft, delicate flesh. They're amazing. So I'm going to quickly whip up a sashimi little platter, which I usually do. I keep it simple. Soy sauce with wasabi. Get a nice little mixture going, and a little bit of sushi ginger on the side. Simple as that. So I like to keep it simple. You can actually taste the fish. You can cover it with all whatnot, you know, lemon juice and all this other palaver, but it's yeah, keep it simple. Anyway, so we'll whip it up and show you what I usually do. It's pretty simple. So gutted and gilled the fish as usual out there in the water. Not gilled, bled, sorry. So we'll just run it down like any fillet of fish. Run down the spine. I think I got it on the wrong side there. It's quite a hard fish to fillet sometimes if you haven't chilled it properly, because it's so soft. So we'll just get in there, try not to waste too much. So soft. There's one nice fillet. It's just beautiful soft meat. Let's do the other one. Right, not much left on there, pretty happy with that. Right, so let's skin this first. Wow, that's just so soft, it's a bit tricky. We'll come on from that other side. It's going to make the most amazing sashimi. Work that knife along, there we go, nothing left on there. Tiny bit down there, get that off. Right, once we've got that main skin off, just go right down the middle, get all those little bones on each side. You'll get that bloodline, which is most pelagics, so get rid of that. See if there's any other little bones here from the ribs, get rid of those. Have a feel with your fingers, it's feeling pretty good. It's a little bit of blood in here. I'm not going to be too fussed. It's nice fresh fish. Might take a little bit off. Not that I would ever freeze Koheru, but if this goes for kingfish, if you get all that blood off, they freeze so much better, the fillets, and you won't have that fishy smell when you bring them out of the freezer. They should be just like you've caught them that same day. So get rid of that, and then we're just going to quickly, nice little slithers. You can do them thinner, you can do them thicker, however you want to eat them. Right. Not too sure if it's like meat and you have to go with the grain or against it. I don't think you need to worry with this fish because it's so soft. Right, I'll quickly whip up this other fillet and we'll have a little feast ready. Yeah. Right guys, and so that's all cut up. If it's just for yourself, just whack it on a plate. If you want to do it for you and a few others for a little bit of a dinner party or something, and want to make some nice presentation, go for it. I'm just home, so I'm just going to whack on. I've got a little slate. I think that looks pretty flash, I'm pretty happy with that. And so we'll serve it on there. So that's just beautiful sashimi. Okay, right, little bowl. I'm just going to put the wasabi and soy sauce together. I like a nice dark soy sauce. You can get specific ones for sushi and stuff, but there we go. If you can find that brand out there, I rate it. Been using that for years. I'm going to get some wasabi. Again, depending on how much kick you want in there. You don't want too much. I just put the right amount in there. Yeah, you don't want to overpower it, otherwise you're going to ruin that flavour of that beautiful fish. Give that a good old mix in. Bit of a taste test. Could be more spicy. Ooh, no, there we go. That's not bad. Cool. Mix that in. Bit of sushi ginger on the side. I don't know if this stuff's any good for you, this pickled sushi, but it tastes really good. So, you know, you gotta have some treats sometimes, eh? Right, we'll bowl for some sushi ginger. Right, there we go. That is a Koheru, which I think is the best sashimi raw fish in New Zealand. So I know they're small, but they're worth shooting. Okay, get stuck in the summer. There's plenty around. All right, guys, I'm gonna go eat that. I don't think that's going to be too interesting for you guys, so we'll leave that out. And yeah, see you next week on the next adventure. Give me a thumbs up if you like that little vid, and yeah, plenty of adventures to come over the summer months. Alright guys, safe diving, cheers.